We have a massive update on this huge Bungie drama, NDA disaster. We know both who it was, what they did exactly, and all of the repercussions, at least allegedly. Now, I need to say that beforehand because we don't have 100% confirmation and we do have some conflicting stories. In today's video, we'll be covering everything, all of the drama from start to finish, so let's buckle up. The first thing we need to cover is Paul Tassie's article here. We have the alleged Destiny 2 leaker is a well-known streamer, and he denies it was him. He then goes on to say things have taken a turn in the Destiny 2 leak saga, where a presentation from an internal Bungie community summit was published online. In a series of photographs and additional information was disseminated through a third party on Discord. Bungie said publicly on Friday that the leak came from a recent summit and that the breach of trust may affect future events as a result. Now, that is in reference to this tweet right here from the Destiny 2 team, where they talk about there was a breach of trust from the community summit, and they talked about this in the last video. And basically, when you go to these community summits, you're not allowed to take any pictures or videos, but apparently someone did take several pictures and supposedly videos and actually shared this information via a Discord call, and now the leak community has gotten their hands on it and they have been spreading this stuff, and so now it has come back to the content creator that originally did this, and they have been banned inside Destiny 2, and we'll get to that in just a moment. In a DM conversation with me on Friday night, LUCKYY confirmed that he has been accused of being the source of the leak by Bungie. LUCKYY is a high-profile Destiny 2 streamer and YouTuber who is famous for having run over 6,000 Grandmaster Nightfalls. If you don't know, EK does tons of GMs, and he is very well known within the Destiny community. I actually previously interviewed him, giving his achievements in-game on Friday, hours before Bungie's tweet. LUCKYY abruptly announced he would no longer be playing Destiny 2 going forward, and made an offhand comment about how the studio made a decision, before deleting a number of his own VODs. That led some people to begin to suspect him. This morning, he denied being the leaker in a series of tweets with the replies locked. Now, before we jump into this any further, I do want to say that this does not go against Bungie's terms of service for witch hunting or name and shaming, because I'm not sending hate or harassment to EK here. We're just simply talking about the news. I need to put that little disclaimer out there so that way my video doesn't get taken down. Now, the clip that they are mentioning is this one right here, so let's go ahead and watch and review this together.
Nah, no April Fool's, Crumpet.
The screen share froze.
Yeah, that studio made a decision. It is what it is.
You can see from that clip that EK says the studio made a decision, it is what it is, with his announcement that he's no longer going to be playing Destiny 2 to his community on Twitch. The article then goes on to say LUCKYY did attend the virtual summit in question and has been to 4 summits in total. Invited as a high-skill PvE player, he has now been banned from Destiny 2, which is crazy. It's crazy that he actually got an outright ban for breaking his NDA, but obviously appropriate so if he did actually break it. And Bungie will no longer collaborate with him, but they said that they considered the matter closed and would not be pursuing legal action against him at this time for breaking his NDA, which is definitely good because Bungie's legal team going after you, they could sue you for damages that would cost you so much it could put you into, financial depravity. Like, that would obviously be terrible for him if he did actually do this. It then continues on to say, but like LUCKYY has said publicly, privately, he vehemently denies being the leaker. The first thing he said when I contacted him was that he was being framed. And a consistent thing he kept bringing up in our conversation was something I imagine most people are asking, why? Why would he do this? Which is such a good question. What does EK stand to gain from doing this? Why would he be the one to spread these leaks out to everyone? What would he gain from this? There is no monetary gain, there's no clout or fame or notoriety or anything that's actually going to help him in his streaming and content creation career, and he has a very good reputation within the community, so why would he do this? He then goes on to say, I'm in so many NDAs at the moment, why would I breach any? It's a part of the job, LUCKYY said. I spent 14,000 hours on this game, multiple hours helping people in Grandmasters. Bungie told him that they confirmed it was him by matching desktop icons from his own home screen frequently displayed on his stream. LUCKYY maintains he did not take any photos and believes someone from the leak's Discord may have tacked his icons onto the photos to point a finger at him. He denies knowing Freezing Dart, the Discord user who was sharing information from the summit. So if you don't know the screenshot they're talking about, this is this image right here behind me. They took his home screen and you can see all the different tabs and every icon that he has down below, and it matched perfectly with his current home screen on his streams and everything. And so they basically said that this was the smoking gun in this case and proved that EK was guilty of doing this.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. This is 4K. How get to in 4K!
One important note is that we actually got a screenshot from Freezing Dart shared on Twitter that reads right here at Gatha, Twitterman, please screenshot this message and post it. I do not know Ikugan and have not spoken to him ever. I am not and have not associated with him. I cannot really speak to this more than that. Which is a very interesting bit of information, but let's go on to the next part. One of the screenshots does in fact match many icons from Ikugan's PC. It's apparent someone first recorded the showcase and was playing it back on the PC to take photos of the relevant slides. Ikugan maintains he didn't do this. There's so many screenshots. Bro, I have never taken a pic in my life. Shoot my phone, can be audited for God's sake. I would have screenshot on my computer. I use sniping tool for that, he says. Regardless of Ikugan's claims, he is the one Bungie has identified as the source of the leak, and they do not seem to be pursuing any other leads. Ikugan says he does not have any idea who the leaker might be, but he seems to have accepted the decision and says he will try to stay positive and move on. He then goes on to say being painted as a leaker is going to be annoying, but that's a road with his community. No one is there to uplift all the great things you do, but they're fast to try and break you down. That's just life. Paul Tassi goes on to comment then, though I would not expect Bungie to comment on this matter, given the situation, I have reached out to them to see if they can elaborate on this further, but have not heard back yet. While no legal action is being pursued at this point, it seems that could theoretically change in the future. In the end, Bungie has accused Ikugan of doing this and taken action against him as a result. He maintains it was not him, but unless some sort of explicit, exonerating proof emerges, it seems his time with the game is in fact over. Which is just crazy to think about because EK has been creating content within the Destiny community for many, many years now, and he's always had an excellent reputation. He has thousands of Grandmaster clears, and a lot of those are just him carrying people and stuff, so it's crazy to think that he is now banned inside Destiny 2 and not allowed to play, and he's not going to be streaming or making any more content in the future. He'll definitely be sorely missed by tons of people within the community who watch his videos and interact with his content. And let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think that he is in fact innocent in this and that he's been framed, which is what he claims right now? Or do you think that he is in fact guilty and actually did share these screenshots? Obviously, screenshots can be doctored, footage can be edited, and if someone did a good enough job, perhaps they could have tricked the Bungie devs into thinking it was him. Hopefully they go back and redo their research. Obviously, we don't know what research Bungie has done in this specifically, but I would just assume so, that such a big company and handling such a big issue like banning a huge name content creator within their game, they would probably do their research very thoroughly and make sure that they banned them only if they actually committed the infraction of the terms of service. In my opinion, I honestly don't really know what to make of this. It sounds like there's so much going on and so much at play here. I haven't even actually seen the original screenshots that were shared or the original videos. I've been kind of staying away from leaks here and there, but it sounds like there were some pretty heavy leaks for the up and coming season, and now someone is paying those repercussions. Let me know your thoughts down below, and again, make sure not to leave any hate or harassment for EK in the situation. This is not a witch hunt. This is not targeted harassment. We're just simply talking about the news and discussing what has happened and all the different information that we have before us. And as always, make sure you're subscribed here if you want to stay up to date on all the news and drama in Destiny 2. Smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Later.